Hello gamers, it is me, finally live. Sorry about that. I decided to have a little nap after I got to an agreeable point with my Mass Effect video, and then I woke up and it was 10 PM, so I fucked up my sleep schedule, and I missed the stream by a solid 3 hours, but here we are, a further hour later, finally streaming. I am sorry about that, but sometimes, right, sleep takes priority, apparently. I need it more than I thought. I do like to burn myself out, as I'm not a huge fan of sleeping. I'd rather be up doing stuff. So as you can imagine, it frustrated me waking up at 10 PM with a fuck sleep schedule, knowing that all the hard work I've been doing over yesterday is, well, stunted by the fact that I had to kip. Now, let's get cracking with some Assassin's Creed Syndicate, in which we're going to be doing the Jack the Ripper DLC. Play something that's actually a good game. How about fuck off? Right, let's play the Jack the Ripper DLC. That was in the first minute as well. There goes monetization for the stream, but whatever. If everyone could share the stream, that'd be fantastic. I've managed to cut my tongue eating or something, and now every time I drink a sip of this cider, it fucking kills. And it's just as well because it's proper piss water. You could put it down and not even know it, and then you'd be drunk later. So I appreciate the cut on my tongue. Isak Marnie and Cigarette Jet finally got us risen, and now the bigger gamer orgy. I'd like to thank you for your super chats that you were putting in before as well, because I really do appreciate them. And thank you for your super chats now. The gaming has indeed begun. Look at lovely old Jacob. You know, like, he's a little bit older. He's a little bit wiser. This would have been a nicer Jacob to end Syndicate with, but no. What a shame. Has Lasus brought up how much he hates Odyssey 2 today? You know, he doesn't religiously talk about Odyssey and how much he hates it. We know. James doesn't go out of his way to hate on Odyssey. Or at all. He's criticising it. But he doesn't go out of his way to do either. He's said his piece and he's done with it. And he has been for months. People just won't let him be done with it. And that's on them, not him. Happening gamer. Good morning.
For 20 years,
I like a good ominous intro.
Defeated the Templars in London. The city enjoyed a certain peace until the Autumn of Terror. In 1888, London is plunged into shadow and fear by a series of gruesome and unsolvable murders. The brothels of Whitechapel seem warm and safe by comparison to its streets, where prostitutes are being mutilated and left on grotesque display for the world.
James Rostron, you legend. Cheers, man.
Jacob Fry hunts the elusive killer to bring an end to the terror of Jack the Ripper.
You don't play as Jacob at all in this. It's a bit of a missell.
Move on, Mr. Finch. This is the story of a lifetime.
Mr. Weaversbrook, I know you have more of the Ripper's letters.
I told you to stay away from me.
Stop publishing his letters. You've turned an unknown miscreant into a legend, and that's exactly what he wants.
Jacob! Thank God I found you. It's the Ripper. He's done it again.
It's a classic moment, that. I like a good mystery.
Katie! Oh, we can't. No, we can't have. And Lizzie. Not both. Not in one night.
Nellie, remember what I said. Now go.
Older Jacob is not a big fan.
Assassins must die before you see the truth.
Only one more, Jack.
You see, my
You should have believed, Jacob.
My big critique about that is they've brought it into Assassins and Templars. Like, I guess they wanted to make it relevant, but I'd have kept the mystery a little bit more. Now we're playing as Jack the Ripper.
I know you're there, Jack. The Master of Terror's afraid to show himself, is he?
I am your shadow, Jacob.
Alright, me, don't worry. Me.
I will gut every last one of them if that's the quickest way to you.
Fear. Okay, we get it. Hold. I have a question. If you did this out in public, right? Benjamin XIX, I appreciate the super chat, man. If you did this out in public, right? Surely to Christ, Jack the Ripper would be known for more killings. Jacob did not compromise his plans by killing random civilians, but he does kill random police officers. You're gonna have to run that one by my face.
I need only follow your scent, the scent of a wounded animal.
You know, I like this version of Jacob.
There is no way you can hide from me.
The fear system. Everyone else is afraid of me and fuck off. I wish people could do more of that.
Stop! You want me, Jack? Come and kill me!
Yes, Jack does want you.
This is not our way.
This is my creed.
There you go, kill Jacob. He must die, rip him. That was an actual thing it said. Rip Jacob. Yeah, Jack the Rip him. Jack the gamer. Jack the lad, the absolute gamer. What I don't think... I think the DLC failed here as well, in the sense they don't give the Ripper an identity per se. They just make him a man in a mask. Not so much a mystery, just a fucking baghead.
Scurry back to your hole, little mouse.
Gaming. Rip him a third hole. Oh, indeed. Rip him a bum. Rip him a hefty bum bum. I've never seen this DLC before, so I have no clue. Well, you're about to find out how quickly they reveal the Ripper's identity, which is the fucking way to kill it. I'm sure I thanked Ben XIX for the super chat donation there, legend guy.
Jack, you're sick.
He seems quite happy with being sick. To be fair, I like the ferocity with which Jack fights. He probably is beating Jacob at his own game here. This is a good cutscene.
Don't you see the irony, brother?
Jack.
Only you know who the Ripper is, but you can't tell a living soul because it would destroy you and the assassins. No, 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 no!
Jack, we can fix you.
Fix me? I am the solution.
That's not very nice. Jacob survived somehow, by some miracle. Absolute gaming. Borough of Whitechapel 1 month later. Okay.
Miss Fry?
Inspector Aberline. Why exactly have you had me escorted here?
My men and I have been hunting the Rip around the clock for months now, and we've nothing to show for it. There's nothing I can tell the public.
What's the Ripper to do with me? My brother has had me summoned here from India. Can't this wait?
As far as I know, you may be the last assassin in London.
Jacob aged
You
much
mean?
better than Evie.
Where's
Plus
Jacob?
tanned Evie looks
Oh,
scuffed to
shiny.
me.
Your
Oh,
brother is nowhere to be found.
it's
even
fine.
as
But
an
cheers to
elusive
Super
shadow
Chat,
is
Isaac.
committing the most hideous crimes this city has ever seen.
And you believe this is no coincidence?
The killer is selective and dispassionate and has left not a single trace of his passage. I've seen such a talent for assassination and avoiding detection only once before. When I worked with the two of you. And that is why your brother summoned you before he disappeared.
You think Jacob is dead?
I dare not believe it. But if he is, you may be the only person who can stop the Ripper now. Follow me.
Jack the slipper. Because he slips. He's a slipper. You know, Evie doesn't look as bad as I remember. She just looks like she's in her 40s.
I'll take you to the site where the Ripper first struck.
Look at all this.
Journalists always
Gaming.
seem to get the word first. We get there, they've trampled the evidence, and the next day's headlines are dripping with blood. The few hundred yards between Flower and Dean Street have become so dangerous that even my best constables are afraid to patrol Whitechapel at night. Let's take a carriage, shall we? I'd rather not get egg on my face again today.
Why do people throw
drive.
egg at his face? I wonder. Where's Frederick Aberline, the big man?
What has become of this borough?
Whitechapel is a cesspool of crime, Miss Fry, where terror reigns supreme. Elsewhere, the rich get richer, but here, the poor are living on the living.
Why does this thing not steer at all?
Reporters
doesn't.
share a view of Whitechapel as a lair of savages, monsters, and werewolves who hold honest citizens in a state of terror.
The Ripper's terror.
There we are. That was peak driving, especially for Whitechapel.
We are not far from where Mary Ann Nichols was murdered. I knew her as Polly. That's what her friends called her. But the woman who died here is not the woman I met a few times at the Frying Pan pub.
Then who was she?
I was hoping you could tell me. Go see for yourself.
I always
This
have
is
problems
where the
steering in
Ripper
this game.
committed his first murder.
Yeah.
Was Miss Nichols' body identified?
Her husband hadn't seen her in 11 years. He barely glanced at the poor, mutilated woman before he had the gall to forgive her for what she'd done to him.
The victim's body was found here with her throat cut and multiple stab wounds to the abdomen. All bloodstains persist.
Removed, and the same is true for his other victims.
She placed her hand here, perhaps to rest from her injuries. She may have tossed aside a ring at this moment.
Give me a moment.
Now what's this up here? Strange place for a blood stain. Something covered in blood struck the tree. Her ring, perhaps. Why would that spatter like that? It wouldn't do. It would be way more specific. But okay, whatever. So let's assume that it hit the tree there. There we go. Cool. Right. A ring only sworn
I found
assassins
Miss
wear.
Nichols' ring. An assassin's ring. She must have tossed it away during the struggle. A desperate act to protect the Brotherhood. You think they were targeted?
Yes, and the newspapers are accusing the police, me, of letting the first city of the world lapse into primeval savagery. I must take my leave, Miss Fry. I have other business in Whitechapel.
Good day, Inspector. Thank you for your discretion.
Detective Fishy. That is the Autumn of Terror. Well. The Ripper's terror has inspired a wave of crime, from petty thievery to copycat killings. Fuck that.
I'll need to tackle Jack's influence over the gangs in London.
You sure I have to do that? Because I'm... It's these. So these, you got the City of London, and they've got actual Whitechapel. Why are we going out there in this DLC, I wonder? I don't want to get woody shinnings. Tell you what, we're just going to continue with the bloody story. Look at me with my hood on, because I'm a clever Evie Fry. Can we change the colour of Evie's outfit here? I believe we can. Yes, we can. Not only can we change the colour, we can choose a nicer one. So let's go with black, because honestly, it needs to be black, doesn't it? What the fuck are you doing, Evie? Why does Evie now go for non-lethal techniques? Like, I don't understand why she goes with non-lethal techniques now, because, let's be honest, there you go, kill people. You're an assassin, Evie. What the fuck is with the non-lethal? It just isn't as satisfying, but okay, whatever. I mean, Evie is a clever man. About to go to sleep. Fair enough, gamer. If everyone could share the stream, that would be fantastic. I'm climbing this building, and... Sorry, what was that? Absolute gaming piece. How's everyone's evening been? Well, for me it's just beginning. Oh god, we're gonna hunt down Jack the fucking... the Slipper. Jack the Slipper. As he's... At least I still have that. Hello. Now, where are we? Oh, the grapple. What a gamer. Oh, juicy gaming. I could kill these police officers. It gives me the option to kidnap a cop. I can do whatever I want. You begin the investigation in Jacob's lodgings. Okay.
Inspector? The inquest mentions that Miss Nichols made quite a spectacle of her drunkenness on the night of her murder. Do you think Jacob may have put her up to it?
Bait, you mean? I don't know what to think anymore, Miss Fry. Jacob kept lodgings nearby, right in the heart of this cesspool. Be careful.
I will not fail you.
It me, hello. Reach Jacob's lodgings, I'd love to. But why isn't Jacob using the bloody train? Which isn't Animal Crossing the best AC game? It is, I'm sure. Some shredded cheese is what we like. If everyone could share the stream, that would be fantastic. Let's get the likes up as well. If you want to put some likes in, that would be glorious. Let's fight these guys. Why the fuck did none of them even notice? All your mates have been knocked out. Okay, well that is so odd. Right. I can't believe the game just allowed that. Okay. Jack, do we have skills in this game as well? We do, I'm sure. Well, we have to add some fear skills to get to level 11. Master of stealth. I have masterfied stealth. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Jacob's lodging. Let's walk in through the gap. I don't feel like the DLC properly captures the eerie atmosphere of Whitechapel at this time, right? Either, because this is where this DLC goes wrong. I'll show you exactly where. But where's that painting too? Where is it? I'm just gonna find that painting and then I'm gonna. Well, we'll investigate normally.
Much like those we learned to use with our Indian brothers.
Spikes and fear bombs. Oh, classic. A gimmick. I guess we'll investigate, but we'll find the picture soon enough, and it'll be like, Jack the old lad. Oh, here we are. There's the picture. Look, see this?
The last time Henry, my brother, and I were together was in India. 15 years ago. When the photograph was taken, we stood facing a temple of Kali. And that's one of the boys Jacob brought to train with the Brotherhood. What did we call him? Jack the lad.
See? There you go.
Reckless and roguish. Much like my brother.
There you go. Jack the lad. And just like that, the DLC reveals the identity of the fucking killer. Obviously it's left to interpretation, but where the fuck else is it gonna go? Broken pot seems to have been a struggle here. Yeah, man's dead. What's this? Broken glass, even though both of the windows are intact? Broken mirror, maybe? There you go. I am remembered. The fuck does Cali even mean?
A letter. When the photograph was taken, we stood facing a temple of Kali.
How can they catch me now? I love my work when I start again.
A statue
You'll soon hear
of the goddess destroyer.
my funny little game.
Cool. Jack the Ripper is a horrifying bloke.
So much blood. I hope it's not yours, brother.
It is though, because it's not the Rippers. It's just let's just not kid ourselves on that front. Your brother is fucked. Trying to figure out what that last piece of evidence is. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Kali the destroyer. I gave this to you on your last visit to India.
He visited more than once.
There's a woman who can help.
My brother's me, Jack the Ripper. The tyranny of Jack the lad.
She'll remind you of our childhood neighbor. If the Ripper...
Unfortunately. What is Jacob trying to say? We loved old Nellie.
Oh no. Jack the Ripper is watching.
Could he be referring to an unfortunate woman?
Breathing like fucking Darth Vader.
Nellie may be in the brothel nearest Jacob's lodgings. I'll start there.
I love the fact that Jack the Ripper's just stood there breathing like a fucking Vader. Is that Benjamin Hornigold, but as a random gang member?
This bomb will strike fear in their hearts.
No fucking shit, gamers. Jack had a gang, what the fuck? Jack the Ripper's gang.
Let's hope this Nellie has news of
Jack the gang.
Lead me to the Ripper.
I love the fact that Jack the Ripper had a gang. It's my favourite part of the DLC.
Then he is our Ripper.
He's our Ripper. He's not just any Ripper. It's our Ripper. What the fuck? Who wrote this and thought, you know what, this is fine? Just backed him in the face. Investigate Nellie. I guess I want to speak with gamers.
Have you seen Nellie today?
What do you want with Nellie? Who are you? If you're a friend, then you may already be too late.
Where is she?
On her way to see Lady O. In the company the brutes paid to keep us in line. Hurry if you want to catch her.
Come nicely, Nellie. Lady O's expecting you.
This is so fucking disjointed and janky. That's the thing that makes me laugh about this DLC. Is it's just
I need to find Nellie before something bad happens to her.
pure jank. Follow the tracks that have somehow managed to be left in the cobble. Just so you know that.
Where did they go? Nellie is in grave danger.
Just so you're aware, I don't think puddle trails are left behind by carriages.
There's the carriage. Nellie must be inside the building.
Not puddle trails aren't left behind by cars, so.
Nellie is in there somewhere. No doubt closely guarded.
I should check the tyre pressure on my cars. Sorry, my car actually. What did I say? Plural. I only have one that I need to worry about. Just looking out the window and realised, oh, the tyre pressure looks a bit low, so I guess that's my tomorrow's job. Frighten 3 enemies. I'd love to frighten enemies, like, you know, just go up to them and be like, boo. Hit me. They love it. I'll be like, did I scare them, you?
Don't be afraid.
Jacob's sister. We can't talk here, please. He'll kill me. She'll see to it.
Who?
Lady Owers. Jacob said you must kill her to find him.
Just want to just run out and stab.
Smile and be polite, or I'll tell the Ripper where you sleep, my beauties.
Why don't you just run out and stab? Like, Evie could escape
You'll
that.
fly. Take Nellie and see to it that woman does not follow us.
They're not doing a very good job of seeing to it that Evie doesn't follow.
Where did she go? That must be the carriage I'm after. There you are.
I can't get
Where did she go? Damn it! I'm in a hurry!
That was a hijack of sorts. The driver just died. I love how I'm running over. I'm running over many people, but it's fine. That guy had an Australian accent, I'm sure of it. See, London looks very good in this game. That's the only real praise I can give. Looks fine. It's a bit exaggerated.
Lady Owers. Whoa! Nellie, I'm so sorry.
She used me as a decoy, fled to Owers Manor.
Hoping I'd cause your death, no doubt.
She knew you'd come, Miss Fry. Lady Owers the Ripper's eyes and ears in London.
Kill her and Jack will be forced to show himself. Hey! I'll look in on you soon, Nellie, I promise. Lady Owers will be expecting me, and I would not want to disappoint her.
The lip sync is awkward as well. The unfortunates. Well, we did that pretty easy. Help free. Why would I do any of that? Does it just like force me to care? Isak, cheers to the super chat.
The prostitutes in London has to end.
Oh, it's trying to force me to care. Oh, okay. Cheers to the super chat, Isak. I can't afford any skills. Fuck. Oh no, I can just go. I can just go along and just do this. They seem very oblivious to the fact that I've just killed a couple of blokes. Well, knocked them out. The fuck is a walk of shame? Well, there's a walk of shame. Let's read up. The Zoroastrian puritanical era prostitutes are thought to have... Yeah, can I be asked? No. No, nobody cares about fucking that. See, streets like this, these should be denser. There should be more smoke in the air. People throwing shit out the windows. You know, instead of a few NPCs walking through the streets, they should have properly gone, you know, all out for this DLC. The Jack the Ripper DLC was disappointing to me because I felt like it had a lot of potential. Jack the Ripper's a fascinating mystery, and I just went through those children. And this game ruins that mystery by not treating it as one. Like, oh no, he was an assassin, his name was Jack the Lad, and that's all you're gonna know. Like, okay, we found out everything we want to find out. The game doesn't give us any answers to the question. It doesn't even show us his face. The man wears a fucking bag on his head. Which makes no sense, by the way. Jack the Ripper was not described as a man who wore a bag on his head, due to eyewitness accounts. I think if he was wearing that bag on his head, there'd be a lot more accounts of it. Do you ever play Vampire Fishy? It's really good. I tried to play it, but it wasn't for me. Jack the Mad Lad. Jack the Gamer. Do you reckon Jack the Lad's a fucking gamer? Because I do. I'm going to forget that the finale isn't at Lambeth Asylum, and if we go there right now, we'll find nothing. Is that the place where it is? Hang on. I want to remember where it is. Where's the location? It's not down here, because, no, that's where the asylum is there. I'm sure it ends in an asylum, but... surely not. Oh, no. Hang on, we're just going to have to play through and jog by memory. A Monster's Creed. Okay, well, that's fucking shit. Love the jack bag. Let's get the likes up, gamers. Let's do it grand and dandily. You know what I mean? Let's become the finest men and women to ever grace the universe. And if we don't, I'm gonna punch up an orphan, and he's gonna die. Can you imagine that, the look on that orphan's face when you got him killed? Okay, let's finishing an abandoned building. I'm sure it was fucking that asylum, but okay. No, it wasn't. What? No, we'll find out when we get to it. Nobody tell me. Obviously, I've forgotten. This is one thing I do kind of like. No, this area is not a part of the main map. Show some form of care. One problem: getting on a train from any of those locations, the rail only connects to the rail in the city, so seems a bit odd, but I guess I get it. Let's remember brick pillars. Yeah, no, it's a fucking fear boss fight. Like, you're supposed to hide from him, otherwise you won't get... Dictate the ship.
Seen a ghost? Control yourself!
See that? It was needed. I'm just killing everyone, lad. Apparently I had to stab everyone to do anything lethal in this game. Do you feel that, lad? It's like proper slamming in.
Bury her in the garden, he says. Like a dog would bury a bone. It ain't right, I tell ya. What if I'm next?
We're expecting Miss Fry. Alert the men and be discreet about it. We're still running a business. Come, drain my wine with honeyed lips, and I shall tell you a tale of unrequited love from the...
There you go.
You, get back to our guests. If Miss Fry doesn't slit our throats, the Ripper surely will.
Assassinate Lady Owers.
Do we know what this Fry lady looks like?
Well, that took a long time. Assassinate Fear takedown, that guy. And frightened many enemies.
She shouldn't be here. Show me what you got. Found her.
I guess there's no real pressure to remain undetected, so it's whatever.
You'll be singing a different tune once I'm through. Yeah. Don't tire yourself. Someone get her from behind.
It's fine. The pain with which they respond to getting stabbed reminds me of the fact that they're dying in that.
Some woman sleeping.
This is fucking horrifying. Fuck it, we found a way in now, haven't we? Like, hearing people moaning like maniacs is just horrifying. Oh my god, what the fuck is this place? They're green because they're the rooks. They're all that's left of the rooks. Oh, this is my kind of gang. Now, spy on the butler's conversation. What if I just want to locate and kill Lady Owers? And I mean, look at her. She's there. The butler's conversation means nothing to me. That was a useless attempt. Right, here we are. Spy time.
You heard me. The only way that woman gets inside is over your dead bodies. If you're not careful, you'll all... or any of you see her face. Need I remind you that if something happens to Lady O, it's the end of everything we've worked for. I must go see to the lady.
My guy took a knife in the face and didn't die.
I'll put an end to that noise.
It's a whistle. You can just see Lady Owers in the distance doing odd shit. I'm enjoying the party like any other gamer would. Look at this dark and ominous place. Fucker's dead, why don't you check him out? Look, here's gamer Owers. Okay.
To live, don't make a sound.
I say, that's a bit rough, even for me. I don't think I know you, my dear.
Call me Atropos.
Ah, the oldest of the three
I
faiths.
don't want to hurt
How
you.
intriguing. And where are you taking me?
Someplace private. I hear the lady has a lovely boudoir upstairs. Perhaps she'd like to join us. Scream and it'll be your last.
Let me go and I'll help you.
I say, that's a bit rough.
What the fuck? His accent changed then. He's like, let me go and help ya.
I know you, my dear.
Call me Atropos.
Ah, the oldest of the three. That hurts.
You can die. I've got... He expired his use.
You, Miss Fry, how did you get past my men?
Killed them. Brutally doing it. Okay. Look at her writhe. She's fine. Don't worry about it. Look at her. Took a little while, but she figured it out.
I should thank you, Miss Fry. I fear death at the Ripper's hands far more than at yours.
What have you done with these men?
Pulled funny faces at them.
Is entertaining them presently. Mr. Weaversbrook will be joining them soon.
Let us hope Jack has not found you yet, Mr. Weaversbrook.
Wishful thinking is for shitbags, Evie. You know that. Now I have to escape, right?
She's an intruder! Stop her! After her!
This is the way up. Of course there were guards on the roof, but whatever. Oh, it cares which carriage. Okay. In a bit.
Don't be so stingy, mate. You're taking the piss. It's your third fag this week. Hey, you! Huh? Stop! Come back here!
What was that interaction?
Bugger! Go tell Lady O.
You tell her. I need this job.
Tell her corpse as it rots. Almighty, or Almighty, I appreciate the super chat. Was it AI? Big almighty man. Right, let's do pits. I like how the Ripper was watching though. That's like, you know, I guess that sort of adds to the creep factor. I just wish that they didn't like reveal his identity. Like, you don't see, like, imagine if you didn't see his face, you just saw his victims, and you just got to see a glimpse of him, like in a shadow, every now and then, watching from a distance. Now that would create a much more mysterious atmosphere. You're not allowed if I don't bully you. It's funny because Lady O is already dead. Yeah. I'm the one that bullies here. Indeed you are. At least now. Oh, fucking hell. Right. Bully in the alley. How long is this loading screen? On a scale of 1 to 500 seconds. Cheers. Far too long. Why is there just a random firefighter just crossing the road? Why did the fireman cross the road? Because he's a shit bastard. I suppose I should return to Letters of Intent. I once tried to hang someone on my lasso in Red Dead 2. Oh dear. I can't wait to get onto Origins, you know, because that's a great game, and I feel like it'll be a while since we played an Assassin's Creed game. That, you know, I can say more nice things than negative things about, and that'll be the first time we've been able to do that in this like run through of all the games since Black Flag. And it'll be great fun, and we'll be playing it on PC, and it'll be beautiful. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, you know, it's been fun playing through all the Assassin's Creed games, but Origins will be a good way to end it as well, because I won't bring myself to touch Odyssey. I just can't do it to myself. There are a million things I'd rather do than play Odyssey. But Origins will be the final bit. It'll be fine. Lost women. I love that it's just lost women. What an odd objective. They've not exactly been lost, have they? They've been taken. We do the 2 DLC. For Origins, yeah. And that could be quite a long playthrough as well, because there's a lot of content in Origins. I'd rather play AC Bloodlines than Odyssey. You know what? Same. I think I've only ever played through Bloodlines like once or twice on the PSP. Never done any videos on it or anything silly like that. Why would I? I don't really care much for it, but it's fine. Let's get the likes up, shall we, gamers? Let's get the likes to 300. I didn't even play through Odyssey because I installed it halfway through. Honestly, Odyssey was the first game where I debated not finishing it. Oh, for fuck's sake, Evie. What was that? I don't want to locate that bloke. I'm just hoping that I don't have to do all of this for the end of the DLC, and I worry that I might have to. There's two bits of pieces to be done here, and 3 in here. It's not that bad really, but it's still shit that I don't want to be bothering with. It's filler.
I'm coming over and teaching you a bloody lesson. Huh? You shouldn't be here. Get going.
I've instilled fear in the hearts of many men out there, and then I just absconded. When will your Mass Effect video come out? I don't have a time yet. I don't have it finished. Until I do, I won't tell you that. Because I don't know.
Continue to be murdered on my watch. I cannot protect you or your brotherhood forever. Witnesses saw someone matching your description. I should lock you up.
Weaversbrook Publishing. The man from the photograph at the manor, he owns his paper.
Fried!
I will catch the Ripper, Inspector. But first you must help me find Weaversbrook before he does.
Before Weaversbrook catches the Ripper.
This way. You must not be seen. I believe Mr. Weaversbrook has a residence near St. Paul's. Now go.
Let's get to 300 likes, gamers. Right. Now, can we go and see Mr. Weaversbrook? Or will it ask us to do fucking filler? Police officers are no longer your allies. Due to Evie's alleged massacre at the manor, police officers will now try to stop you if you perform illegal actions. Evie cannot kill innocent policemen.
Mr.
Well, obviously.
And thanks to the Inspector, the police aren't hunting for me yet. I must be careful not to anger or harm any policeman, if I want to keep them on my side.
Naturally, it doesn't matter if you do. So, whatever. Huh. Oh wow, here we are, gaming at our finest. Blue Stream Rebellion is the best AC game. How about no? Oh, Almighty, love your comments, videos. I show them to my mates. Cheers, Al, I really do appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoy them as much as I enjoy making them, of course. I just realised I have a webcam on, so I can remove my t-shirt and stop sweating if I wanted to. Bye bye. I want to spike this. I know what I can do. Hang on. Creative kill time. Let's go. See that? That's a creative way to die. Being thrown off a rooftop. Defend Mr. Weaversbrook. Where's Weaversbrook hanging? Oh, he's in this fucking street. What a fucking arsehole. Okay, right, here we are. I'm in the middle of defending Mr. Weaversbrook. It's kind of difficult to do, and to be fair, he does take a moment to sort of shit his pants. There we go. Now let's have a look, see what skills we can acquire. Obvious. Show off needs to be acquired. The torturer, impaled enemies take more time to collapse, their screams will last longer. I love the idea of people's screams lasting forever, you know what I mean? Weaversbrook.
What do you want?
I'm hunting Jack the Ripper.
No! Stay away! He sees and hears everything!
My name is Evie Fry. I'm here to help.
Mr. Jacob Fry's sister?
Yes. What happened to these men?
Gone. Taken. Dead. Please. The Ripper has my son. He will kill him.
I will find your son and bring him home, sir. But first you must come with me. Now.
Gaming time.
I'll accompany you to the location where my son was last seen.
Oh wow.
Can you tell me about the letters?
I showed the one signed Jack the Ripper to the police. Of the hundreds they had examined, this one was the most true, and so they printed it. The Yard was desperate. Still is.
They hoped someone would identify the handwriting.
No one did. Then I received this.
You thought yourself very clever, I reckon, when you informed the police. I see you're a little game, and I'm going to finish you and send your ears to your wife if you hold. If you do, I will finish you. Yours truly, Jack the Ripper.
I published we're here. One of my reporters was nearly beaten to death trying to look into my son's disappearance. Just up ahead, on those docks.
Because who doesn't love a bit of gaming?
Mr. Weaversbrook. I will be back with good news before you know it.
Well, I fuck, but also yes. Okay. Don't let the lookouts raise the alarm. Of course it's a restricted area, because everywhere important is. I think the throwing knife is going to be very useful in this situation, because I can just kill everyone.
The Weaversbrook lad is on board.
Good. Mr. Jack will be pleased. Who's next?
Some Tory bastard. One of Lady Owers' girls is taking care of him now.
I could do with a proper bit of jam myself.
Orders are to send lads to the pickup if anything goes sour down here.
I should scare some more information out of Jack's lieutenants. If I can find them.
What the fuck, Evie? Right, okay. When in doubt, murder everyone.
need to pay an urgent visit to these Hulk prison ships. Right after I find Mr. Weaversbrook's son.
At least no lookouts raise the alarm, right? Find Mr. Weaversbrook's son. Sonny Weaversbrook. You're right, boy. We don't have to worry about bold fucker. Jesus, okay. Senor Weaversbrook. This is carnage, right, hello.
Miss...
Fry, your father sent me.
And he will reward you handsomely for your bravery.
It's you who should be commended. Did you discover anything that could help me stop the Ripper?
My kidnappers call him Mr. Jack.
Mr. Jack.
I overheard them mention the death
Oh wow, such a revelation.
Thank you. Be safe, Mr. Weaversbrook.
I love Mr. Jack, such a classic man. Letters of intent. Mr. fucking Jack. Hi guys, Mr. Jack here, back with another Minecraft video. Because who doesn't love Mr. Jack? Mr. Jack the Ripper. Mr. Jack the Slipper. Those fed are off. They've had enough. They're dipping. Jack the Cripper. Jack the Crip. Jack the Dripper. And Jack the Spunk Sipper. What I would give for Ethan to do a Minecraft Let's Play. See, the thing is, right, people would ask me to do that and then I'd do it and hate my life as I'm doing it. 'Cause it's not a game that I can ever bring myself to play. Like, I mean, it gives me a fucking headache. Just the sounds, the sights. Combined, I get a fucking headache from Minecraft before you can even blink. I'm sure it's fine as a game. Like, I remember it being fine back in the day, but now it just hurts my head. Jack the Snapper. Jack the Fishy. Oh no, what a disaster. Someone's outed me. They've outed the truth. Oh boys. Why don't you fucking not? How about that? Prisonism. Jack the Child Nipper. Jack the Kidnapper. Oh no. Jack the Whistleblower. Jack the Stripper. Jack the Stripper. Okay. I think that one's won, and nobody else can. Nobody can top Jack the Stripper. Infiltrate the Hulk prison ships.
These old Navy ships were hulked out to hold prisoners. until they were assigned a convict ship leaving for the colonies. So this is where Jack keeps his quarry. Let's see if Jack is paying a visit to his captives.
She's not allowed in here! There's a trespass allowed!
There you go, cockface. They're a little bit old-fashioned, these ships, to be fair. I mean, just a little bit. These are the kinds of ships that that our boy Edward Kenway would fuck with. But not us. We don't fuck with these ships.
Jacob, is that you?
Fucking Templars.
Miss, please, why am I here? No one will tell me.
Just fucking Templars in a cage.
Jack the Ripper, I say. He's the one who abducted us. Starves, tortures us until we write to our families, begging them to do as he dictates, or we'll be slaughtered.
Jack has locked them up like animals. They'll all die of cholera. If the chief warder doesn't hang them first.
Why does he not want? What? Why does he not? Why does she not free them? I mean, I get that they're fucking Templars and that. That's probably kind of why. But okay.
Don't leave us to perish. The chief warder is a vile, sadistic man. No one spoke to me for weeks. Then the warder's assistant came to ask me how much I weigh.
I need to get into the main prison and find the chief warder before he hangs another man for Jack's entertainment.
I'm not sure if he's entertained by it, but he's doing something with it for sure. See that was kind of good. A classic moment. It's gaming time. Hammer in that.
Go and dredge your Thames, you lazy bastards. The chief warder wants privacy.
Don't lose heart, gentlemen. We can break out of here if we work together.
Well, it's no use. We need explosives to blast through those doors.
You gotta get the weight just right. Drop them gentle. Let them do the work. That way you can stretch their gullets a good 4 or 5 inches before they croak.
What the fuck? Okay. Who doesn't love a bit of gaming? Right, what's the objective? Fuck finding opportunities, I know what I'm doing. Old bit of wall. They probably fortified the shit out of this place. I'm not here. I don't exist. Now, this is the belt where I... You are supposed to be dead. The same fucking kill move over and over again. There's no aesthetic variety. It's dull. Kill the chief warder. I forget how easy it is sometimes if you just commit to the job. Right.
Let them go too fast. The neck breaks. They're dead. You take them down.
See? Not tough at all.
Look at you. Goody two-shoes, is it? You think offering some old hangman's going to change what we do here?
Big spitter.
What do you think? This was your brother's vision? His inspiration?
I don't believe you.
He told Mr. Jack how to rip the filth from this rotten city, but you don't have the balls to see what's right and necessary.
Where's Jack? Where's the Ripper? To hell when you're right and necessary.
What an evil man. Just a fucking vile individual.
That vile sadist was working for the Ripper. But there's no sign of Jack here. Oh, Jacob, you did not intend to breed this monster. But he is ours to destroy. The legacy of our brotherhood depends on it. I must inform Abeline about what I have discovered here.
Well, no, this is gaming. Here we are. Call him over one of these telephone
I need to
things.
speak to Frederick Abeline. This is an emergency. Well, where is he? The Ripper has struck again. Where? Right. Thank you, officer. Wait! You need to alert the local constable. Send as many men as you can to the old Hulk prisons.
They have Templar crosses on, you fucking strange man. Evie is a strange man. One. Is that Evie? I never did the DLCs. I hated Syndicate. Well. Yes. Jack the Bum Sniffer. Okay. I prefer Jack the Stripper. I think that's the funniest. Because it still has a Ripper in the name. And look at me, Jack the Bum Sniffer. Jack the Stripper. Jack the Licker. Ah, Emmy, cheers for the super chat. I appreciate it greatly.
Jacob's snivelling twin sister thinks she can catch the
Jack the Splitter.
Ripper, eh?
No loose ends. They'll never know. Gaming is for me. It's alright, I'm Jack the Ripper, that guy you're looking for. You'll never kill the big man. I love brutally murdering big man. Look at that man that I brutally murdered, man. Jack has a lovely hidden blade. And if you look in the menu, you're Jack, and everything's corrupted here as well. Playing as Jack the Ripper is another way in which this DLC sort of killed the mystery. It me, Big Chief. But don't worry, I do bits. Kill the witnesses. Leave no gaming pieces. Okay, what the fuck are you doing, Jack? I know what the objective is. Why is there just a shirtless man? I have medicine that I can take mid-combat. And Jack uses a Kukuri blade, which is style weapon, I guess, which is a little bit easier to use than fucking brass knuckles, whatever the fuck Evie's using.
How would you like to serve, sir? Would you?
Running out of space on this PC. Manage storage view. What do you mean? Oh, I know what it means. For some reason on Elgato it likes to take up space as you go. Even though I'm not trying to save any footage. I have a good fix for that. Hang on a second. If I exit the full screen here, you'll see that it says I've got no disk space on the C drive. So what I need to do is I need to figure out a way to get it so it doesn't want to save footage on there, because for some reason it wants to save all the footage to there, which makes no sense to me. Like, because I don't set it to anything. Capture library, put it into F, and then that can go into F as well. And that can go into F as well, and that should then start drinking up that, and the space that it's stolen on the C drive should now, like, because for some reason it just takes up space on the C drive that it doesn't actually use. Like, it records it, but it doesn't actually have to record it. I don't understand why, because when I go into the C drive there's nothing on there. It's just a fucking terabyte that's been drunk up by the software, but it's whatever. The worst thing about the Elgato software for sure is the fact that thinks you're recording when you're not, in case you want to save it back. And so it drinks up all the space the moment you open the software. Then the moment you close it, it'll come back. Right, gamers. They're all dead, don't worry. Officially gotta head out. Hope you have a great rest of your stream, rest of the night, and I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Cheers, Cigarette Chair. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, Cigarette Chair. Syndicate normal combat in India. Syndicate naval combat in... What do you mean Syndicate naval combat? Syndicate doesn't have naval. Oh, I guess that's kind of exactly. Me too, I gotta go. Alright, take care, gamer. What the fuck? This takes forever.
I'd almost forgotten these. There will be time for more games as Saucy Jack once I've dealt with Miss Fry.
I don't get the Saucy Jack part. I don't understand it. Like, Saucy Jack. The fuck? Also, how do we play as Jack the Ripper? Like, how are we experiencing the playing as Jack the Ripper? Like, are we playing as him through the Animus sort of thing, or is there a reason for it?
Long before my masterpiece will bring her running right into my arms. I look forward to the family reunion.
Jack the Ripper Strip Club Edition. Oh no. No. Hang on a second. Oh, it's fine. I thought it had crashed. Jack the half-assed Shay Cormac ripoff. Oh, indeed. Right, how many skill points do we have? 8. Fuck me. How did I acquire 8 of these? Right. I guess that's gaming. We're talking about birthdays in the chat. I've got a month and a bit to wait until mine. A little month. And then I will be turning a ripe age. An old age. No, I'm not that old. I'm relatively youthful, to be fair, but you'll never find out. Don't Google me. Just stocking does it all through like punching a sandbag. Punching a sandbag is great for training, I guess. It would hurt a lot, but whatever. I just took out a couple cops and didn't care. The mother of all crimes. Holy shit, it's the Mary Jane Kelly thing. Was this on the ground floor? Was it an upstairs room? In reality.
You damn monster! Oi! You're not allowed in here!
Evie! Get a hold of yourself! Go, go, out!
Who is she? Tell me quickly!
Tell you? By what right? I am an officer of the law. I am not a member of your secret organization.
Listen to me! Jacob knows.
No, you listen to me. I cannot cover for you much longer. All the evidence points to your brother, your order, you. You need to deliver the Ripper's head on a spike soon, or I'm afraid there'll be nothing to stop my men from arresting you in his stead.
You'll have his head, even if it costs me mine.
A young unfortunate. By far the youngest at 25. Miss Kelly was...
He removed her organs, her heart, her dignity. You want me to see you as she did? Imagine the terror she felt. Do you hurt women just to prove you're a man, Jack?
Kettle ones. I love how this is a piece of evidence. Oh shit, so that means this is a recent killing.
That is a lot of blood. I can't make sense of these markings from this position. What's this? Jack must have left these markings for me.
My gift to you, Miss Fry. And more to come, unless you do as Jack says. Follow the trail of blood through the looking glass.
Jack wants me to return to the scene of his first crimes. I will do as you say, Jack, until I find you and send you to your own special hell.
What did you discover?
A message for me.
JMC, cheers for the super chat. I like how his hands through his face.
Don't let your fury blind you, Miss Fry. I would not lose you, too.
If I do die, Inspector, I will take the Ripper with me. Annie Chapman was murdered near a cemetery in Whitechapel.
I have a cut on my tongue and a craving for fucking spicy food. This is not a good time to be alive. But cheers, JMC, for that super chat. It's really appreciated and incredibly helpful. And let's do some gaming. Reach Annie Chapman's murder scene. See, the tone of this is much more Victorian London than Syndicate's actual base game, which seems far too tongue-in-cheek and a bit too light-hearted for me, whereas this is a bit more miserable.
This lot if I want to investigate in peace.
Akshay Prashant, Chef Fisher, connoisseur of Assassin's Creed. Cheers for that game link. Cheers for the super chat, gamer. Where's the scene of the murder?
Someone fought here.
The Ripper's first strike did not kill her outright, it was a deep wound that bled profusely.
This is where Jack ripped the life from Miss Chapman's breast. The second victim of his hideous crimes. He cut off her ring finger. So where is the ring?
Probably on the amputated finger, like, just logically speaking.
Where does it lead?
The footsteps suggest that she turned around here, and given the amount of blood lost, she paused for a moment before fleeing again. Did she stop to face Jack or find some place to... She threw a ring. No. Third powerful strike, but still did not slay her instantly. Jack must have realised her terror as he watched her life slip away.
Yet another one.
She felt exhausted, terrified and alone. There was no merciful final blow. Jack must have watched her as her life drained away in a pool of blood.
Must be here somewhere.
Reached the origin of the throw. Told you she threw it. So the impact is there. Oh, for fucking... I love when I'm trying to pick something up and this happens and a bird fucking steals. I have a question for you, right? How likely is that to happen logically?
Jack wanted to be sure I'd find these rings.
Ah, the raven is throwing in the nest. Right, cool. Cipher Jack's message. Like it just says, I am in fact a big man.
What kind of creed cannot protect its own?
This message was intended first for my brother. Catherine Eddowes was murdered in a small square close to the train tracks.
Reached the Eddowes murder scene. The murder scene. Ew. Jack the vlogger. Oh, indeed. Jack the nipple slipper. Now. Why is there a bastard train in my way? Going at a fucking crawl.
Months ago, the president of our vigilance committee received half a poor Miss
must find the location where Jack murdered his other victim.
What are the police doing to protect the poor residents of Whitechapel from this assassin? What has the government done?
Assassin. Such a... Why do they use that word?
Wicked houses of sin and impurity in our city.
This is where Miss Eddowes breathed her last, humiliated and degraded by Jack.
But what if our
He wanted to punish my brother. That is a lot of blood.
Extensive blood and shit.
Signs of a struggle.
I mean, no shit, Evie. What do you mean, signs of a struggle? Obviously. There's a message to be had here. Oh.
Blood splatters.
Well, blood everywhere, innit? That's kind of what Jack the Ripper does. Leaves blood.
More blood splatter.
Oh, wow. Blood splatter? Really? Fuck me. Let me guess. Is this more blood splatter?
I should follow these traces.
You should. So let's see. Assassin ones. This is part of the... Those traces just die. Like, they just die right there. That's where she died. I mean... Thrown to the ground. I must abscond. Get me good sleep. Right, take care of yourself. It's much appreciated for your support and all. Oh, there's a letter there, but it doesn't mean anything. I mean, I figured that one out. There's something more to this area, right? Oh, there. There are a couple of things here to investigate.
You monster. You murdered every assassin my brother turned against you and your insane creed.
Assassin's Creed Ripper.
Where does it lead?
Direction of blood spatter. I don't know. She jumped over these crates with Jack on her heels. Her wounds were not yet deep as to prevent
Her
escape.
assassin ring must be here somewhere.
Where did she throw it? How far did she throw it? I can throw a bomb. Where did Sophie threw it from here? So this is the right place. Looking for a bit of gold. Bit of gold. Ah. It's a ring bounce. So it's in the haystack. Can't inspect from inside. No, he's poking around this. This is going to require a closer look.
Her assassin ring must be here somewhere.
Now I search. I have to dive in and search. It makes bouncing noises.
Jack murdered 2 women here. 2 of Jacob's initiates.
Decipher Jack's message. How does one write a message that big?
Before you see the truth. P.S. Your brother didn't listen, so I gave him a double lesson. Your creed failed them, as it failed my mother.
Jack lived around here with his mother as a boy. That's where he's leading me. For Jack, only his mother's death counts as murder.
Ah, what a gamer. Unless this is some right gaming.
What is this place? The Ripper didn't murder anyone here.
Why is there still blood on the ground? It's a trap.
I was born here, survived the madhouse and learned from the best, until he betrayed me. Come test your creed against mine.
Jack the Slipper.
The murder of Jack's mother marks the day that the Ripper was born. And he blames my brother. Blames the Creed for failing me. What's happening to me?
I should thank you, Evie. Jake was inspired by acts by his tragedy. But it's your legacy inspired today's masterpiece.
He's inside my head.
Where was Jack? Where was it when they dragged me to the madhouse?
Face me, you monster! Am I losing my mind?
What kind of creed cannot protect its own? A dead creed, that's what.
Control yourself, Evie.
Jacob freed me from the madhouse riddle.
No! Please! Please!
It's a random bloke. Jack the Beaver Trapper. No.
Jack lures me through the looking glass.
Oh, okay. I suppose we're nearly done now, right? Oh, we've got some skill points though, so let's invest those in some cock and balls. Right, recycling spikes is useful, I think. I love this game, but I was never able to play the DLC. Well, the DLC is fine. It just doesn't really present the Jack the Ripper as a mystery. It just, as far as Jack the Ripper is concerned in this DLC, it's not a mystery. He's just an assassin. His name's Jack the Lad, so there's no identity behind the Ripper, and yet they expose the identity in an unsatisfying way. Then it's just not very satisfying for Jack the Ripper, I think. This DLC was so hyped up. Yeah, I mean, it's Jack the Ripper, man. It's a mystery. It's an interesting mystery that would be perfect for that dark, somber Victorian London atmosphere, as well as the mystery of it, just as a mystery. But this game doesn't present it as such. It just presents it as Jack the Ripper is a serial killer, but we know who he is. He was a former assassin, and he's a bit mad. All we can gather from that is, does it matter? No. I absolutely despise the Jack the Ripper boss fight, but where we go. It's not really difficult, but it is. It's a little bit. It's one of those ones where you have to sort of hide, and I don't like hiding. I like outright fighting. It's more my thing. Just you're a legend. It's gaming. Don't worry. So to Jacob. Jacob's fine. He's just gonna show up at. He's been held prisoner by Jack the Slipper for a month. The game doesn't focus on the mystery. This DLC doesn't focus on the mystery of where's Jacob, like where has Jack taken Jacob. And if it's not going to focus on Jack the Ripper, it should focus on that at least. Family reunion. Yeah, I knew it was Lambeth Asylum. Oh fuck. We're playing as Jack the Nipple Slipper again, are we? Yes, we are. Why are there 6 dislikes? Because 6 people don't have any culture. I don't know, man. Right.
Now I must erase any trace of my identity. Time to pay a visit
So we're down here in this part of the map now.
to my old doctor. This time my old nurse paid for her negligence and abuse.
Are they inside the building or outside the building? This one's outside the building and therefore should die quicker. Help me, Bob. I'm Jimmy Savile in the alley.
Dr. Archer, what a good surgeon I make.
To be fair, Jack was genuinely mental. Kill Nurse Whitney. I'd love to. Kill. Technically, I didn't kill that person. The ground killed that, as I stabbed somewhere else entirely. You know what I mean? It's only gaming if you agree to game.
Nurse Whitney will scream for mercy. I once begged for hers.
Nurse Whitney, you disgusting bastard. Of course I have to brutalize her. Jack the Rip. It's not difficult to... I've killed her. What do you mean kill Nurse Whitney? What do you think I've fucking done, like? Do you think she's alive, do you? Oh, fuck. We love it when it glitches like that. Game-breaking glitches. Oh, I have to kill them both again, probably. And we'll see, won't we? Hurry up, loading screen. It's a loading screen after a loading screen.
It's time my old nurse paid for her negligence and abuse.
Gladly cut my way through these guys. Jack the Ripper doesn't have a hood, he just bends over with his top hat on. We ain't boys. Nurse Whitney's gonna die. Do the guards ever stop? Like coming out here.
Nurse Whitney will scream for mercy, as I once begged for hers.
That's the guy I wanted to kill, yeah.
Director Bradford will be happy to help me erase all mention of my stay in the hospital ledgers.
Ah, a classic Jack the Ripper moment there. So much for getting Nurse Whitney to beg for mercy or whatever. Because that didn't happen, we just killed her. It was murder.
Where can I find the director of this madhouse? Meet the Ripper! No one must ever know that I was an inmate here.
There we go, classic gaming. Gammy G. We're playing as Jack the fucking Ripper. But he's just a baghead. We don't even get to know who he is. Never do we find out Jack the Ripper's identity in this DLC. Like the mystery is he's Jack the lad and he wears a fucking bag on his head. And that is odd, I think. Very odd. Because I'd rather have the mystery. I'd rather not have his identity revealed as just Jack than the first hour of the game.
The more the merrier.
Alright gamers, it me. Come on nutcases. Link me in that. Jack the Ripper and his fellow nutcases getting active in the asylum. It's just one of those. In the streets of London late at night, Jack the Ripper, okay. You know what, I reckon Jack the Ripper is a demon from Satan's house and he chills in Whitechapel still. He's just there smoking great and having a great time. To leave the body in the basement? I presume they burn it. I mean, it's a gaming moment.
Back to the beginning, eh, Jack? My brother freed you from this madhouse and made you one of us. I can't risk being spotted or harming a single police constable.
I mean, I could very easily destroy some Fed's day. How am I supposed to dodge that then? What are you gonna fucking do? Come on then. Can we stop making shit jokes about Jack the Ripper? Only good jokes are allowed. Make quality jests about the Ripper or make nothing at all. I'm here to do some Jack the Ripper.
Games. There must be other messages from it. Jack's trail of death continues.
Now I'm beating up mentally ill patients. This is peak Assassin's Creed. This is Ubisoft Quebec not quite figuring out what exactly they're actually getting us to do in their games. Come on.
But you must descend into the abyss to retrieve it.
In the basement. That is
Fine.
where Jack will spring his final trap.
Are you alright, pal? Having a good time there. My guy's discovered the fucking treadmill. I'm pretty sure I just crushed his kidney with my fist. I am the kidney destroyer. Fine, scrap me then, boys. I'll fight Jack in a bit, you know. Clip that. I mean, if you want, someone wants to clip it and tweet it at me, go right ahead. You know where to find it. I love punching poor mentally ill patients in the mouth, because that's what I do on a daily basis. I do this on the daily. Here we are. Part of the Asylum we don't see in the main game.
Jacob?
Welcome to the reunion, Miss Fry.
I fucking despise this boss fight. Jack the Ripper's gonna get destroyed. Jack, you in the basement, big man. I need the smoke bombs equipped, really, for this. Oh shit, there he is.
There is a... That's useless. Try something else, perhaps. There is a sickness in this world, Miss Fry. It made our...
Oh shit, he's there. He's still chasing.
There is a sickness in this world, Miss Fry.
Chase me, Jack the Slipper.
No use. I need to try a different approach.
Don't make me laugh. Pathetic. But I am here now.
Jack's chasing me. I have the poos in my body. Come on, big man, come this way.
Jacob thought he could hide from me too. Hiding, are we? Ha! I learned all your tricks from your brother, assassin.
I'm literally standing above Jack the fucking Ripper.
Child's play.
Oh, Well, you'll have to be patient, won't you? So you just gotta... What the fuck? How did that work? Okay.
The assassins shall rise, and we shall rule.
Come on, lad. This way. It's too wide. Come on.
Jacob thought he could hide from me.
Shit.
What?
Jack the Ripper cannot die! That woman thinks you're mad! Free yourselves! Kill that mad woman!
Oh, fuck.
You blame Jacob for your mother's death, but nothing can excuse the horrors you've committed. Jacob was like a father to you, Jack. You have betrayed his trust and sullied the creed.
There we are.
A relic just like your precious.
I am not a monster! You will not make a monster of me!
Please just...
You will not make a monster of me!
I like how he's sorry, Evie says that twice. Why does she say that twice? Is that just Ubisoft's Quebec just at their finest?
We're the same, you and I.
Oh, Jack. You were an assassin, yes, but we are not the same. And that is why your memory must be erased for all time. Rest in peace now, Jack. You and your twisted acolytes.
Jack the Rapper.
Jacob.
Miss Fry, what the hell happened here?
Nothing, Inspector. Nothing happened here. Trust me. Jack the Ripper's dead. Now help me, Frederick. No one must ever know that Jack the Ripper was an assassin.
The PS5 event got cancelled, fam. Yes, it did. But for good reason. It'll happen at a later date.
I want those vultures gone this instant, is that clear?
It's over, Jacob. I'm here.
Oh, there we go. That's a classic moment, that. We all like a bit of serial killer, don't we? Jack the Slipper. Jack the Meat Dripper. I don't know. Jack the Dripper wears a bag on his head because that is quality. That is gaming. That is key gaming. That. So yeah, no, I guess that's that DLC done now. Now we can go on to Origins when it comes to it, which I do look forward to doing. Jack the Hipster. Oh no. Jack the Sipper. The music in this like outro is pretty decent as well. But let's Jack and the Killer and he Killer Stripper. Okay, we did that. DLC is 2 hours long, apparently. Yeah. Alright, okay. The Ripper's Terror is the assassin gauntlet I acquired. Now I'm gonna be detected the moment. Oh no, I'm not, because I'm gonna return to the actual DLC map of Whitechapel and the City of London. Come on, children, time for bed now. Oh, indeed. But first things first, we must rhubarb. Jack the Bleacher. Jack the Big Sir. Jack the Grandad Gamer. It's 1 AM, what the fuck? We're nearly done. Don't worry. We're nearly concluded. Private contractors brought dust or garbage to... Okay, whatever. I don't fucking care about it. Trivia. I will be honest. Jack the Last Airbender. Okay. There we are. Lovely. How many skills do we have? 9 skill points. We can invest that in Life Sucker. I feel that's kind of fitting for what Syndicate is. And just like that, we're done. We're done with the DLC. We are. Which means that we don't have to do all this random nonsense because it's not important. We can just say goodbye to the game indeed. So, yeah. Well, that concludes tonight's stream, really, I guess. I mean, it's been a chill one. We've done in Jack the Lad. False Jack the Ripper with a fucking bag on his head. Turns out all of Jack the Ripper's victims were assassins, and I feel when Ubisoft Quebec made this DLC, they didn't realise just how controversial that might be. And honestly, it's a little bit odd, isn't it? They're saying that all of Jack the Ripper's victims were assassins, and Jack the Ripper was an assassin, and we're using an actual real serial killer to further our our brand. Now, as cool as that is, I guess it's an old serial killer. If it was Ted Bundy, I don't think anybody would be very happy about it. But yeah, the stream is over, unfortunately, so that's that. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. I'd like to thank Isak Marnie, Cigarette Chair, James Rostron, Benjamin XIX, Almighty, Lady Listomania R, and JMC and Akshay Prashant for your super chat donations, as well as all the lovely patrons for your lovely patron support. That stuff is legendary as well. There's some extra stuff going on the Patreon. For example, I've been working on this Mass Effect video. There are a few bits up on the Patreon for people to check out if they want to learn more about that. Already there's some other extra content up there or going up there soon as well. If you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out, but if not, please don't feel forced to. And of course, naturally, I'll see you all very soon with another video or stream at some point, but until then, take it easy and bye bye.